Hello, it's Angie again. I've done another video for you. This was a Valentine's set that I did the other day. I've had so many problems trying to get it onto video and edit it that I've only just managed to finish doing it now. So I'm just doing a extended nail bed there. I got these really long tips and they arrived just before Valentine's Day, and I thought I'll try them out and do a Valentine's set. I struggled a bit, to be honest, because they're so long, but I got there in the end. Unfortunately I had to cut out quite a lot of bits of this video because one, it was really long, and two, I kept going out of shot with the camera and didn't realise, so you couldn't really see what I was doing. So if I sort of start a nail and then it suddenly jumps to the next nail, that's why. You can't actually see me finish the nail. But there's some working on that one. Now I'm going on to this one, which I did an ombre on. I'll let you watch. You can hear noises in the background. There's people digging up the path outside our front door, and I don't know why. But they're making a lot of noise, so sorry about that. I'm going in with the pink now. So the white is Snow White, CJP, as usual. And this is Amore, CJP. I'm using my Queenie brush as usual. Just trying to get a nice blend there. I hope you all had a nice Valentine's Day anyway. I did. It was nice. We did, obviously couldn't go out because of lockdown, but we did a nice meal. I'm vegetarian, so we don't eat meat, but I made a lentil loaf, which is, it sounds boring, but it's actually really nice. It's quite cheesy and tomatoey. And it's got a really nice texture to it. I faffed about for quite a while with that blend, but I was finally happy with it. I've seen this video, I managed not to cut out the filing of the smile line. I did speed it up quite a bit actually, because otherwise the video would have been so long. If anyone's watching this that does YouTube videos and has got any tips for using the editing software, I would really appreciate it, because I keep cutting out bits that I don't want to cut out, and it's taken me days to do this. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we're on to the little finger, which was an ombre again, but this time I'm using Lavender Pearl and Flamingo. And Flamingo's a design powder, so it hasn't got as much strength as a lot of the CJP powders, so you have to cap it. So I'm working quite thin with this, just to get a nice blend and a nice coverage, and then I go ahead and cap it. I do cap most of my coloured acrylics, to be fair, because they're you get them in quite small pots. They don't last that long if you're using them to actually build your structure. So I prefer to build my structure with the crystal glass. Colours last longer that way. I spent quite a long time trying to get that blend right, didn't I? And there I am, capping the nail. And on this finger I did a marble, but this is where I start going out of shot. So I only included a little bit that you can see of the marble and then moved on swiftly to the next nail. This is where I had all the trouble editing because I just wanted to cut out a little bit of the video. I worked out how to cut the beginning off, and how to cut the end off, but a little bit in the middle is really hard. Okay, so there we go, we jumped ahead now. And you can see a little bit of what I'm doing here. I'm going with the lavender pearl and then onto the thumb, as you couldn't see what I was doing. And this one I'm doing an ombre, like the little finger, but the other way around. So I've got the flamingo at the end there and the lavender pearl at the cuticle end of the nail. Quite glad all the snow's gone and the weather seems to be warming up quite nicely. It's quite spring-like. I don't know if it's an early spring or if it's just a little warm spell before it gets cold again. I hope it's an early spring because it's nice. Spring's my favourite season. Everything comes to life. All the leaves start growing back on the trees and all the flowers come up. It's a beautiful season. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's perfect. And now go in and cap that one. My brush was actually getting a bit gummy by this point. It was because with ombre you have to work quite wet, and capping you have to work quite wet, and you end up with quite a lot of acrylic sort of stuck in your brush, and it's all sticky and horrible. I had to give it a really good clean when I'd finished this set. If anyone's got any tips on how to keep your brush clean when you're working with your acrylic quite wet, I'd really appreciate that too. If you could leave me a message in the comments, I would be so grateful. And then now I'm capping the end of that French nail that I did. Looks a bit of a strange shape at the moment, but it does get better. I'm not capping the whole nail because I haven't filed the Amore where I got the lavender pearl over it. So I will come in and file that. I think I left that in. Pretty sure I did. We'll see. My kitchen paper is getting quite messy there. It's quite colourful. It probably doesn't help. I keep wiping my brush on the same spot where it's dirty. And here are some water decals which I used on the ombre nail with the Amore and the Snow White. I don't leave all of this in because I had it's quite a fiddly job, and it kept coming off. I kept getting it on and it looked good, and then I moved my hand away and it came away with my hand and all sorts of stuff. So I've only left a little bit of actually putting it on the nail, and then I sorted it off camera. I went a bit mad with the water decals, I must admit, but they're so pretty. See, that one went perfect. Why couldn't they all have gone like that? This is the one I had trouble with. It's probably because it's so big. There we go. This just kept happening, so I cut quite. It should cut out in a minute. There you go. All done. I'm capping it before it comes off again. I trimmed any bits that were sticking out over the side with some scissors before I capped it. I was really pleased with how this nail turned out. It looked really good in the end. It was worth all the faffing about. There's some hearts in there, which is what makes it a Valentine's nail. It's not just flowers. And we start filing with a hand file, and then I give up and go in with my electric file. My phone's just telling me it's running out of charge, so I'm just going to plug my charger in. Hope it doesn't affect the video at all. Yeah, that's fine. It took quite a lot of filing to get that smile line looking nice. I didn't think I'd got that much of the lavender pearl on the more, but maybe I should have used a ceramic bit. I'm just using an arbor band there. And then I go in with a bit more of the crystal glass because it ended up a bit of a strange shape. I just needed to fill in those sides. I'll build my apex as well. A bit of a frog in my throat today, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit strange and croaky. Okay, so I filed off camera and now we're on to the top coat. As usual, it's my time to shine, CJP time to shine, top coat. I didn't speed this bit up because it's obviously my favourite bit. It's most people's favourite bit when you put the top coat on and see the actual end result. Marble now is so pretty. The marble's not brilliant, but it's still so pretty. I love pink and purple together. I love purple actually. You'll see in my future videos I have purple nails quite a lot because I love purple. It's my second favourite colour. My favourite colour is silver. I never realised till I started doing videos what I do when I put the top coat on. I'm so slow. Try not to get the thumb on the kitchen roll there and mess up my top coat. I don't know why I faffed about so much with the ombre on this now because you can't really see it with all the water decals on top of it.